Right now the time is 6:40. Hopefully those Halloween costumes have some layers involved because it's going to be even colder than we were originally thinking.
That's right, that cold front coming in just a little earlier in central Georgia, which is going to, of course, push the temperatures down through the day. But that also means the rain chance, that very slim rain chance, is going to be earlier in the afternoon. So that's not going to affect trick-or-treating. So some welcome news, at least there on that front. We got to get through today, though, and that's starting off with a lot of fog across central Georgia. The dense fog advisory in place from Washington County through Wilkinson, Twiggs, Houston, Dooley, Crisp, Point South and East. We're looking live in Dublin right now, where the visibility continues to drop. At 5 a.m., we could see clear as day. Now, not so much. The visibility values out there, it's at 0.4 of a mile there at the Dublin airport, 0.2 of a mile Eastman and in Scotland, 0.3 of a mile over in Vidalia. And it's now beginning to drop parts of Peach County, Houston, Dooley and Crisp. So the fog continuing to expand as we get closer to sunrise this morning. 55 right now in Macon, 56 over in Warner Robins, waking up to 61 in Bleckley County, 57 in Milledgeville, 53 in Forsyth and 58 over in Roberta. Across the southeast, we're relatively quiet for, say, the central southern Mississippi through Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas. But you go far enough north and west, you're going to run into this. The cold front that's coming towards central Georgia by the time we get to tomorrow. Showers from the Ohio River Valley down through the Memphis area this morning on into Texas, and a whole lot of cool air behind it. 32 in Tulsa, Oklahoma right now, 39 in Dallas. Meanwhile, it's 67 in Pensacola, Florida. So let's time out its arrival. It's not going to be today. It's going to be tomorrow. Temperatures upper 70s, low 80s by the noon hour. I think we're headed for the mid 80s later on today. To the night tonight, cooling back off to roughly where we are right now, mid 50s, but with some cloud cover and yes, even a few showers tomorrow morning. This is as the front is beginning to pull into central Georgia. Here we are at the noon hour, looking at still the possibility of showers in our neck of the woods. But because this is coming through a little earlier, that means by the time we get to about 7 o'clock tomorrow night, trick-or-treating time, we will be dry across central Georgia, but temperatures are going to be falling relatively quickly and the wind picking up. So look for low 60s and upper 50s with it being breezy at times for trick-or-treating. And then into the night, into Wednesday morning, we are all going to fall into the 30s, ranging from the upper 30s to low 30s across central Georgia. Our first frost of the year likely Wednesday morning. A couple spots could even get below freezing Wednesday morning before we rebound only into the 50s for Wednesday afternoon. That sets the stage for a dry into the week and a dry weekend as well here in central Georgia. Not really looking at much of a rain chance. So the bus stop forecast this morning, calling it not quite chilly because that's coming in the next couple of days. 55 the high temperature there as we work our way closer to 85 this afternoon. That is well above the average of 74 for this time of year. 86 today in Warner Robins, 84 in Eastman, 85 in Milledgeville. And let's get a check of that trick-or-treating forecast for tomorrow. Again, looking at low 60s falling into the upper 50s with the wind at times. Sunset tomorrow is right around 6:44 here in central Georgia. There's the 7-day forecast. 58 for Wednesday. That's going to do it for Wednesday afternoon. 62 on Thursday. Again, overnight lows in the 30s. We will rebound into the 70s by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday as we fall back. Daylight saving time coming to an end.